Hey everyone, how's it going? So this week I have been working on a couple of different things. When it comes to Jet Island, I've been fine-tuning the physics a little bit just to sort out these last couple of bugs, and I think I've really nailed down the moving platforms. Before, their base behavior was really good, and now I was cleaning up the code and trying to just make it simpler, and I accidentally added something to the code that for some reason, I mean, I guess I kind of understand why, but it's pretty complicated. But for some reason, it just like makes walls feel a lot more solid. When a moving platform smacks you in the face, it pushes you out at the exact same amount. So I'm going to go ahead and fly around the world and try to find some examples of situations where the new collision detection code works really well. Alright, so here's a really good example of a moving platform hitting you in the face, and it just feels so solid now. Like before, it would knock you out just fine, like it would behave the way it should, but like sometimes you could like see through the wall a little bit. Oh, let me try that again. And it would just, yeah, it would like push you out of the wall, but it'd like push you out like one frame later. Like now it's just a completely solid wall. Like as soon as it detects that it needs to move you, or as soon as it detects that you've hit it, like the system shares all of the collisions that it's found this frame, whether it's a moving platform or a regular platform, and it yeah, there's a bunch of stuff going on under the hood, but yeah, I fine-tuned it so that now moving platforms just feel a lot more solid and a little bit, I would say a lot more glitch free. I'm sure you can still get out of say when you're inside of the worm in the sky, when you're fighting that final boss. You can still glitch out of him if you really try, but it happens way less now. Here is another good example. One of these drone guys, you can kind of climb inside of their back area. I don't know what you would call this, the trunk of the drone. I can even like crouch under this so I can like get inside here. But yeah, I can just hang out in here. It just like, even though I'm moving at 27 miles, 20 miles per hour, let's see. Okay, now the drone has stopped. Now he's speeding up. We're going 20, 25, 26, 30 miles per hour. So we're actually moving 30 miles per hour right now, but it just feels like we're standing still. It kind of is like the feeling you get when you're in a car and the car is like pushing you left and right. Like it just feels really solid in that sense. I have to duck under here. I have to get over here. There we go. Oh shit. Alright, so here we are. We're about to land on this robot-looking guy. And there we go. Whoop, my hoverboard is acting kind of crazy. What is going on? I spoke too soon. I said my collision detection system is perfect, but I just found out that your head can stick to ceilings on moving platforms. That is really strange. Okay, so still gotta fix that. I'm not sure what's going on there. But besides that, this is the part I want to show you. Being able to just like stand inside of this guy and having this wall right here be completely solid. That was just like one of like the edge cases where it mostly worked, but sometimes you'd like move through this wall because this is like just a smaller moving platform and he's moving pretty fast. Let's see. Right now he's spinning around. Now he's speeding up. He's moving 50, 60 miles per hour, 70 miles per hour, 80. So yeah, 90. We're moving like 90 miles per hour right now. But yeah, he still feels completely solid, even with all this like small, complex geometry. So yeah, this guy that we're riding on, he was one of the harder tests on the physics collision detection system. So other than your head sticking to the ceiling, which I guess I now have to fix, other than that, it works really good. Yeah, that is just weird. I have no idea why it's doing that. Alright, these catapults are a really good place to test to see if the collision detection system's working. Most of the time, they work just fine. They work really great with hook shots, but I want to see if this arm will push me Yes, that was totally perfect. That was exactly what I wanted. Before, it would fling you just fine, like it would throw you, but like your face, just like when the moving platform would smack your face into a wall, and before you would like go through the wall just for like 1 frame if you get hit really, really hard. Before, with this catapult arm, at the very end of it flinging you over, it would just fling you really, really hard, and like your head would go through it just a little bit. But now, no, that was perfect. That was just completely perfect. So now it just feels rock solid. And that was quite an achievement because, I mean, that arm really flings you. So just the amount of force and speed it puts on the player, it really pushes the physics system to the limit. So I'm really glad that that is working perfectly now. Oh, so by the way, the glitch from the last episode where if you touch 2 of the worm's pieces, it will fling you 1,000 miles per hour, that has been fixed. That wasn't even anything too complicated. That was just a wrong variable in the wrong place. So that turned out to be just fine. But anyways, here we are inside of the worm. This isn't the tunnel that was giving people problems, but this is working really well. It's completely solid. Let's go to the spiral tunnel, because that one was really the part of the game where a lot of people were glitching out, and I think it's going to be way improved now. Alright, so here we are inside of the tunnel, and I'm going to go through it as fast as I can and tell you how fast I'm going. We will see if I glitch out. I might have spoke too soon. And I'm recording a video, so that's going to make me drop a couple of frames. I don't even see what's going on. But nope, didn't glitch out. It's all good. Feels completely solid. My camera hasn't even clipped through a wall. Sweet. Let's try again. Let's really get as much speed as we can. I can't even see what's going on. Sweet. Yeah, that was perfect. I'm actually really surprised because we are moving over 100 miles per hour, or the boss is moving at 100 miles per hour, 110, 115, and I'm just like standing still. Like that's just the speed that the boss that I'm inside of is going. And then on top of that, let's see what speed I was hitting. 500, 600, it's hard to look at my hand, 700. 700. It looks like we almost reached 800 miles per hour while spinning around inside of this spiral tunnel, all with a custom collision detection system. I mean, it is really crazy. I've finally got the collision detection system, I think, working as good as I wanted. I wonder if I can make my head stick to the ceiling. It was hard to tell if my head was sticking to the ceiling like it was that other guy. No, yeah, it maybe is. It's hard to tell. I'm gonna have to go back. I think I might have an idea of what was causing that weird little glitch. But besides that weird little glitch, which I will fix soon, this is even more solid than it was last week, and this is just working perfectly. Like before, most of the time you wouldn't clip through the boss, but your camera would sometimes in extreme cases. And screen recording while moving at 700 miles per hour is an extreme case. And yeah, it's not clipping through at all. It's just way more solid than it was before. So that is awesome. So yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to show in this video. Basically same as last week, just fine-tuned a little bit and made even better. So yeah, now the collisions are totally perfect. So the other thing I've been working on this week is learning how to write better code. I started going through and trying to take all of this new physics stuff that I've been working on and just take the concepts and put it into a new project where the code will just be very clean, and that is going to be my next game after Jet Island. So I don't have anything to show for it yet. I have some experimental stuff that is really, really cool, but I'm gonna wait until it's like ready to show before I show it. But yeah, I have a bunch of things that I'm working on for my next game, and one of the first major things is just getting this physics system into a new video game project and making sure the code is super clean from the very beginning. And I jumped into it and I started writing it, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be awesome. And I started running into some weird bugs, and that was when I realized, like, you know, I guess I have some learning to do. I really think it's gonna be awesome. I think there's so many cool things that you can do with the solid principles that I just never really thought about. I can't believe I've gone this many years without learning this stuff. So yeah, I think it's gonna be super awesome. So yeah, this version of the game is on Steam under the testing branch. So be sure to check this out. Once I fix that one little glitch and make sure there aren't any other glitches, I'm going to move this over to the default on Steam. But yeah, if you want to check out this new physics system, you can check it out right now. Alright, I think that's everything I want to talk about in this episode, so stay tuned for more. Until my next video, I will see you later, and keep making games.